Hey yo. How we doing today? Hope you all are doing pretty good. Doing something real quick. I don't know why I didn't do it before. I just literally hopped on, threw the thing on. Wait 1 second. Ba ba ba. Control V. And bada bing. Bada boom. So we're gonna do the chain mover. We're gonna go ahead and hop in because I know this might be a little slow to fill. So wait, is this a new one? No, this is still, I thought there was like a new one put out there. For just a second. Oh, 9 to 12. Well, if you're here, you're here. If you ain't here, you ain't getting in. Well, you might be able to get in. We're starting a little late. I've deposited 30 onto Triumph. And I said, I'll just play it until I lose it. If I or like I'm gonna play it till I hit 100 or until I lose it. Well, I got up to 60 and I was all the way down to $1. I bet let's see here. Did I win either of these? $2 and $4. So I'm up to 493. So we have we were winning, but then when we lose, you gotta win like 3 in a row to like get back up there. So I won. Let's see here. I was playing $12 a hand, and when you, it's like, oh yeah, I was up to. So I played 2 of these, and I won. Oh, why is it never focus? Well, oh well. I won 6. I was up to 60, and I was like, well, my wife just landed. Great, good job. Good. I don't know how. What do you say to somebody that's flying? Great. Have fun. Have fun and be safe. Alrighty. Still 9 to 12. Let's see here. Let's share this part of the screen. I was trying to find a photo that I could put into the chat GPT to make. I could not find, like, I got some silly photos and stuff like that. So I just asked GPT to take best ball $10, you know. What I don't really know what I said. I already deleted the thing, but I was not creative today. So yeah, that's all you guys get. I'll never forget when I was trying to be a content creator and with my buddy, which I guess he was never really on to. I guess he did stream like one stream, but that was, let's see here. We were trying to do like Minecraft streams when it was like when Minecraft first came out onto the Xbox. We were trying to become like Xbox Minecraft streamers. Let's see here how old this is. This picture is from 2013. We had our logo. It was the Drunken Yacht Club. This is our logo here. Share this tab instead. This is what we were, we were a bunch of dicks, This is our logo and our home base. Yeah, that's what kids did. At least that's what this kid did. We were nerds. I did not go outside. Going outside was for the dangerous. I'm just kidding. In our small town, there's nothing dangerous. Leave your car unlocked. Oh, we got a dentist in here. It's not my dentist, I believe. Let's see, a draft board. So I'm at the 9 hole. I'm probably not going to be able to get this maxed out, but that's okay. I do not recognize any of these names. I'm curious if we have What the let's see here? Okay, everybody's got some badges except little Dennis here and Zeus Gator. Man. No Cap Mac, how we doing tonight? Yo, we're doing good, man. How about you? How about you? Ripping some chain movers tonight? I think just one. We started a little late, so probably just one, and then we might do 2 drafts tomorrow. And then shoot. Yeah. 1 draft. What am I gonna do with that? You know what? That's what we'll do. Sorry. I just said I was gonna do a movie night with the kids on Thursday, but obviously that's the day I do my stream with JSU, so I think I'll just let them have a sleepover in that room, but we will watch Lilo and Stitch. Sorry. Dad thinks I was just going through my head. Oh. One of these days I'm gonna buy myself a new headset. I can't tell if it's still off. Okay. No, it's on. I can't tell. I don't need it on. Nobody's talking. Oh, nice. I'm just trying to relax and make my slow draft picks. Oh yeah, I jumped into a BBM slow today. The flight took longer because they had to fly around storms. Jesus. Yeah, that's right. You just said slow draft. That's what I'm trying to do here. It's in the first round. Obviously, it just started today. Surprised how fast people are taking their picks. Not that it matters, like all in reality, but I'm going to take the entire time whenever it does come to me. One, because these people have not strayed off of just like this. They don't stray off ADP that much, so. Man, it's crazy how much people love ADP. It is absolutely bonkers to me. I guess I should check out what's going on. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna be Justin Jefferson, 99% sure, because this is gonna be CMC. This will be Jonathan Taylor, regardless. It won't be Justin Jefferson. I will end up taking Justin Jefferson. I was taking Jefferson regardless. I have Jefferson at 7, so. Or I might have moved him back down to 8. I'm not sure. This whole story that it's a real competition in Minnesota has me a little worried. That's an actual competition, so. This will be Genty, Kenneth Walker, or it's going to be Saquon. It's one of the two. I mean, this is the most predictable, like, first round that there is. Everybody just take who's in front of you. Take Hampton. Nice. A little different. So you'll get Kenneth Walker or Saquon Barkley, okay? That means you're getting Kenneth Walker, which means I am getting Chase Brown. And that means, I mean, you could go Brock Bowers, but I don't think you will. I think you're going to go Drake London. Oh, Devin Achane. I didn't even think about that. Oh, Derrick Henry? Antonio Brown. Duh. I forgot he's ranked at 16. Derrick Henry. Bowers, yeah. Who did I say for him? Drake London. Unless he doesn't want to start 0 RB. In that case, Jeremiah Love, maybe. If he goes Nico, that's interesting. I like Nico paired with Nakua. Drake London, yeah. The classic start is Nico Collins based off of ADP, and based off everybody's doing it, it is normal to do that. I think a lot of the wide receiver guys typically like to draft a running back in the second round. I did as well in this round because I don't really have a lot of Chase Brown and Jefferson, so I wanted to have a little bit of that action. George Pickens, there it is. There's a difference. George. I'm gonna be light on George, and it's not that I don't even like him. I just don't really like anybody there, kind of thing. And I was obviously heavy on Travis Etienne until all that stuff came out, and obviously I'm lower on him now because there's a micro SD card right there. I'm lower on him now because obviously he's falling into the mid fourth, and it's like, well, now it's losing its luster to have. It was different whenever I was being able to get him in the left side of the board, and he was still on the right side of the board. But now that he's moving up, and he's constantly moving like up towards the 412 area, like he's moving that direction, it's no longer a great pick because I can still pair him up. The problem, the reason why I thought it was going to be a good pick is I thought he was going to stay on the 3-4 turn. Unfortunately, some news about Alvin Kamara has swayed the masses for some reason, but that's here nor there. Kind of crazy. Well, if I could get Zay Flowers, that'd be dope. I mean, obviously he will be going here soon, but I don't have a lot of Zay Flowers, but a little Zay Flowers with Chase Brown week 17 matchup would be nice. If not, it's okay. It's okay. But I feel like this is where he goes. But like, are you gonna double down on the Ravens? Is that what we're doing? Building a full rated stack. Ibuka. Okay. All right, we're one pick away from Zay. It's past my bedtime, my wife said. It sure is. Beauty lady. Everybody. I mean, I got him one pick off, so it's not like anything too crazy. Yeah, I take my time with my clocks, especially during training camps. I like to wait until the news cycle is done for the day and then make my picks. That's what I'm talking about. No cap. That's what I'm talking about. Like the reason I jumped in today is I want to jump in. There's 50 days left. I was like, well, I can at least get to 75. If I just did one a day, not saying I won't do more than that, but it's like if I just did one a day, I'm gonna get to half the drafts done. So I'm just doing one slow a day. It's like, and right now it's like we're right before the training camp starts. So if I slow play it, we can make this first few rounds last a few days. But everybody out here drafting, it was a first day. Like I think I jumped in at like 3:00, and we're already at pick 9. I think it is pick 8. So, come on, guys, take your time. It does not, if it honestly, you could literally just hit the star button, let the clock run out. We joined it slow not to make our picks that fast. See, but like I don't mind taking them here at 40. I still think the thing is I still think he's a great pick. The problem is that I know that he's falling, so now I have to let him fall to the 4th. It's the same with Neighbors. So it's like honestly, I'm still kind of in a weird pickle because I still like both of those players. Jesus, wife, what else happened? It's past your bedtime. I'm sorry. I don't know why you texted me, gorgeous. I love that my wife is texting me, and like she's always on her phone texting somebody. Well, not texting somebody, but she's always on her phone. And now she's on her phone when she's with somebody else to text me. Don't see how it is. got the kids to sleep. I fed them. We played. We watched Hotel Transylvania, the one went on a cruise boat. Then I got them to bed. Not that I need a round of applause, but I am saying I just handled 3 children all by myself. Pretty good. I'm pretty good. All asleep by 7:30. Okay, we got a full robust drafter out of the 8 hole here. Taylor, Achane, Brees Hall, and Scatabo. I mean, I ain't mad at it. As long as he veers off here now and drafts some wide receivers, and or if he's just going with the 0 wide receiver build and goes, quarterback, tight end. There's no really tight ends left, so wide receiver would make sense. There's a lot of them coming up. Christian Watson still on the board, I believe. Terry McLaurin just went. Devontae Adams, J-Mo. Luther still out here? Never mind. Yeah, dude, I'm starting to like JP's team out of the 1 hole. That's nice. That's a nice start. I don't like Rashee Rice, but it's a nice start. Oh, I kind of like I like the 2 hole too. I for those that don't know, since Travis Etienne is no longer in my 3rd round lock, I was kind of looking around. I'm like, what player do I like in the 3rd round, and the one that I want like in every draft? I'm going Josh Allen, man. Like, you're gonna tell me? Okay, so also, okay, side tangent to my side tangent. So I was looking through, like, looking at the points. He put up 25 points 7 times, and so that's some elite tier fathering right there. Well done, sir. Thank you. Uh, I went with Josh Allen, grabbed Justin Herbert but then I was like, they both have week 7 buys. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't just stick there. So then I went Bryce Young. Now we all don't know, like a lot of people don't like Bryce Young, right? But he did have 5 weeks of 25 plus points. And I mean, so Josh Allen had 7 weeks where he was plus 25 points. Bryce Young 5, Justin Herbert 5. If we add that up, we get a solid 17 weeks. Now, some of them were overlapping, right? But the way I looked at it was like, okay, well, if we're betting on 17 25 plus weeks, that means I'm going to have top tier quarterback play, every single week. At least, damn. I decided, why would you go Lamar Jackson? You have nothing to do with Lamar Jackson. I was like, I'll just get him on the way back. Damn you. I'm just gonna grab Joey B. I think I'm gonna grab Joey B. I guess it depends on Co. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. It looks like he's got someone on the head. And he's paying. I don't know what's going on right here. But I'm still not mad at this team. Like, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. And I got distracted with what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So, like, you could, even with drafting 2 above average, like 2 early quarterbacks, I could stop. But they had the same buy. And then I looked at it. It's like, well, I'm really only getting 12 elite weeks, like 25 points on DraftKings. Let's see. And like one of them was in week. A couple of them were here. It's like, yeah, he put up some like monster points, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5. He put up 6, 25. Well, he put up 5, 20, 25 plus games. Like, but then I count those ones. I don't know why I did, but I'm counting those ones in my head at least. And where he put up 25 points. It's like, man, you have to get like It's why I'm like making a big point to draft 3 no matter what. So let's see here. I'm gonna see Burrow didn't play every week. Struggled early, but then it's like 1, 2, like he had 2 games above 25. Obviously, he only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he played half the season and he had how many did he have? 2? He had 2 games. So double it, you got 4. You know, 4 games at least. That's right up there with Josh Allen. And let's say that we actually, they for once, they actually don't start slow or they get locked in faster, something along those lines. Why did you take Jaden Daniels? See, I don't know what it is, but like quarterback play also is almost never fully cohesive on underdog or on DraftKings, which always blows my mind. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, that makes sense. Like, am I missing something when they do this? Is it just a good value? It's not really even a good value because I'm pretty sure he goes at pick 69. Keeping the integrity of the game. So his first wide receiver is Quentin Johnson. I like that. He has to keep an eye out on his week 7 buys. He's already got 3 of them and 2 week 11s. It's pretty tough, but he's got that's hard. 2 of your 4 running backs, which I'm assuming he's not going to draft that many running backs. 2 of them have a week 11 bye. It's risky. Risky. What do I have here? Jefferson, Zay, that got drafted. Christian Watson, I don't need any of that jazz. We're going to go RJ Harvey if available. He is. Don't mind drafting my 3rd running back. He's got upside. He'll have some work. He's not going to get fully shut out of the running back room. I think I'm not going to be overweight. I'm not going to be underweight. I'm just going to be right. He's not a part of my core. He's just somebody that I'm taking. I was listening to, I haven't formulated a full thought from his show, but I was listening to Eric and like, it's like something we've talked about on his channel when we first started doing all this. Let's see here, YouTube. I'm gonna pull up. What was it called? The show called Spike Week. What was the show? Was it Best Ball Bros? What was it called? Shoot, man, it's been so long. He hasn't done one in forever. My brain doesn't know. How about no? Because it's not on there. Playlist. Best Ball Bros. I'm on the clock. Nobody tell me. We can make picks nice and fast. Jaden Reed. Double up on this Packers game. And then hopefully we find ourselves a love. Find ourselves some love. See here. See here. Michael Wilson. I need to grab some Michael Wilson. I don't think I should be completely zeroed out on him. see. Double quarterback, doubles, week 7. Let's see. So let's see here. This was 4 years ago that I was on a show right after I won $1 million. I hopped on with my buddy Eric. I was at my mom's house. Let's just put it that way. Like, that's how long ago this was. Let me pull this up real quick. And I was just talking about, because this is what he talked about today. I'm like, man, we had a very similar conversation like 4 years ago.
It's an advance rate, in my
Yeah,
opinion. Because I feel like
go ahead.
you give yourself a better chance to win it all if you advance, but you also want to have, like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, if you have like a core and it advances, you have a better chance to get the right people in the right spots
around it.
Yeah.
So
I feel
do you
like
think
making a
that
core helps the advance rate and the winning rate?
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Is you obviously.
Yeah, to me, that's what it was. Like, I think having the right core can help your advance rate, and then if you had the right players around the certain things that you wanted to happen in week 17, like looking back at it, we did attack week 17. That's more of a now proposition, but if you could find the right plays, let's see, we're gonna go with Gainwell's 10 picks past ADP. So we're gonna go Gainwell, and then hope Love is there. He should be, but hope he's there. Yeah. So what we were talking about is I was talking about I had a core and I built around that core. And my core was obviously Ja'Marr Chase, Cooper Kupp, Chris Godwin. I don't even know who was on my core anymore. I know those three for sure. The running back, big guy, playoff Lenny, Leonard Fournette, and obviously Colin Johnson, and then one other person. I want to say Mark Andrews, but I don't think that's who it was. So Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, Derrick Henry. If I was able to get him, he was like what I have right now with Ja'Marr Chase. I had 25%, if not more, because he was going top 4. So it was whatever I could get, I was taking, and I was fading the others. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Do the locomotion with me. But yeah, I think having a great advance rate with a core that you do believe can take you and do well in the playoffs is a good way to start. I don't think you should copy anybody else's core because they may be doing what I'm doing. And in that sense, you guys might be find yourselves in a similar spot, even if you guys make it into the finals. I don't think I want to be in the same spot as other people. But my advice is to find 4 or 5 players that you really like in the draft, no matter where they are. No matter where they are, you find 4 to 5 players that you really like. Obviously, don't pick 5 first rounders, right? But for this year, for me, I'm making my claim that Mark Andrews is what I need for week 17. If I get to week 17, he is who I want, in my team. What up, who? Hey! Or is it JC who calls you who hams? So it was making me laugh the other day, calling you who hams. Who hams? Yeah. So my core this year is and people might say, "Oh, it's Najee." It's not really. Najee is there, and I do believe that Najee, if and when he signs, he's going to fly up the boards, and he'll have a sustainable your picante or something, right? Yeah, you got a baby. You got a baby. Oh, I got a baby. Yeah, hells yes. I deserve one. I'm always there. That's what I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't sub like I don't typically sub to people because I support a lot of people. It's a lot of money that my wife does not think is necessary. So I would do it if I was a solo man, but fortunately, she thinks it's a waste. So I'm not allowed. But that's awesome. Yes, that is me. I am peeking to pecan. I didn't see it happen. I don't know when it popped up. I was there the entire stream. I did take my headset off to throw the kids into the sack, but I'll have to rewatch. I also got who did I get? I got a membership to the Burnt Peanut as well. I watch him, but I haven't watched him in a few weeks. Jeez, I'm a terrible host of draft board showing. I don't know what people want to see. I do know they want to see the draft board. They also, I'll never forget. I didn't realize people just listen to this. Like, I guess I do too, sort of. I was listening to one of my very first comments is like, "Hey, I actually don't watch any of your video. I just listen. If you could recap your team at the very end," I was like, "Oh, never thought that other people just don't watch like other boards or whatnot." So. Let's see here. Dum 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 dum. Man, I'm not going to play any more of the video, but just look at. I had AirPods in because I was using a laptop, and my mom's upstairs attic, still rocking the same gear, but I got a fresh haircut. This is right after one. I was like, yeah, I got to go get a haircut. Bob Ford don't look a day any different, man. Doesn't look a day older. Man doesn't age. The man doesn't age. But if I was to say what my core is going to be this year, it's going to be Mark Andrews, Travis Etienne, Jordan Tyson, Mark Andrews, Jordan Tyson. If I would love to throw Jamar Chase in there, but that one's like my Derrick Henry. It's like I can't get him every time. So as much as I say he's a part of my core, yes, he is. Like I'm going to be super way over him, but can't really get more than I currently have. Who else do I take a lot of? Jordan Tyson, Justin Herbert. And it's like I'm not even pairing Herbert with anybody particular. Whatever Chargers player I can get, great. I think that's my core this year. Like looking at it, like what's coming to my brain immediately. Oh, Jackson Dart. So Justin Herbert and Jackson Dart are my two like main dudes. For those of the combos, and obviously, anytime I get Chase, I'm bypassing on Allen, and I'm gonna like pair him up with Burrow. Anytime I get him in the 5th round, I'm not gonna go Burrow in the 4th, or I'm not gonna go Burrow in the 6th. I will be grabbing him in the 5th. If somebody decides to take him in the 4th, I guess that's to fuck me. But I'm gonna take him in the 5th every time. We have 2 quarterbacks. Let's get Chig here. Let's see here. Maybe I'm missing somebody. So let's go ahead and look at the exposures. Upcoming view player exposure. Game sets, all tournaments. Oh, and 2-2 is obviously one of my higher owned players. So yeah, Mark Andrews, Travis Etienne, Jordan Tyson, Toot Toot, Jackson Dart, and Herbert. Like they're very intertwined like those two. Now I'm going to have a lot of Neighbors. I'm going to have a lot of Cam Scatabo, but I wouldn't say they're in my core. They're just going to be a bigger part. They're like correlated. Like they're next to the core. And then there's just combinations. And then there's players I'm just flat out fading. Like I just found I didn't realize I was fading him, but I was fading Tony Pollard, I guess. And so I'm kind of rectifying that a little bit, but that one's a fade. I'm fading people like Rashid Shaheed because he's going next to my boy McMillions. So I want to say I would love to have more McMillions, but I only have 28. I only have 28%. You know, I'm not an 8% bro. When I say I only have 28% of a player and I say I'm not really, he's not part of my core. You know what I'm saying? I forget every single time. Show the board. We're still getting back into this. I'm still a little rusty. Let's see here. How'd those teams work out on the left side? I really like the start over here. With Luther Burden. I'm not a Ramondre guy. I did listen to Fantasy Points. I'm sorry if I don't know your names, but I think it's Ryan or Heath or something. And they were like dogging on Travion and saying that like Stevenson's still the guy there because of his pass protection and passing ability, pass catching ability. It's okay. Like I get it. But I guess he did have some big plays, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get a lot of him. I want to see who did the best on the who did the best in this playlist. Can I see this playlist? That'd be great. View full podcasts. I wanted to see the numbers. I want to see who did the best. I would have to see Pete. Pete has 1.2. Pat Cranes 1.6. Ben Gretsch. Let's see here. Ben Gretsch, what'd you pull in, Ben? 719. How much did I pull in? 1.4. Okay. What about William? 1.2. So I'm just saying other people get brought up more than me, but I was brought in the numbers. That's all I'm saying. I brought in numbers. I do bring in numbers. I love my fan base. What fan base? I don't know. This one. Whoever's part of the nation. That easy selection right there. Those I talked about 26%. Easy selection for Jalen McMillions. Somebody had picked today, and I did. I finished up my $1 King of the Desert teams, and I think he had got him in the $3, but I can't remember. One of the teams I drafted today, I got Mitchell Tinsley, and he had 2 games where he might have popped in a score. They didn't. They brought in Cyrus Allen. Or not, they didn't bring in Cyrus. Who did they bring in? They brought in somebody. But Tinsley kind of showed up. Wide receiver. Bengal. Receivers. This year. Charlie Jones, Andrew Yoshivas. No. Colby Young. Like 4th round. You know, yeah. You know. Let's see here. Wide receiver, Yoshivas, Charlie Jones, Jamar Chase, Tinsley. Kickoff. Oh, I might be on the clock. I am on the clock. Trey Tucker. grab Trey Tucker now for the potential Mendoza pick. Potential. If not, this will be a 2-quarterback team, and that's okay. We kind of fell out of focus of about the time I should have been grabbing quarterbacks. That's okay. It is okay. Where's Noah Thomas at? Noah Thomas. Okay. Still wide receiver for the Bengals. Why did you put him in their depth chart, Mr. ESPN? You have him listed as a Bengal. What's his number? Is it White 17? Does he have a bio? 6'5", 203. Tell me that's not a where overview. So Noah Thomas is bigger height wise. It's 6'5", but skinnier than T at 220. I feel like that's hard to do. Oh, Mendoza goes there. I mean, that one makes sense. He deserves to go. He probably went. Nope, didn't go to the Bowers drafter. Just went to a quarterback draft. A late quarterback drafter. He has McBride. I like that he grabbed 3 quarterbacks. That makes sense. Yeah, I just think looking at the numbers of how many points you get from your quarterbacks, drafting 3 is just it's a must. Tight ends is not a must. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be such a negative Nancy to those who use the sidekick and draft like 8,000 tight ends, but the Kohler Express is going to be going nowhere. And for the donkey that was trying to shit on me for taking Najee Harris the other day, sorry, like that you feel that way, but he has a better chance to outscore. Bowers is going to win it all. I hope so. I have a point. I want to say talk shit out of my ass. Yes, I almost said only 20%, but I have 21%. I hope you're right. I hope P is what you need. Weeks 1 through 17, or honestly, that wouldn't be bad. Like if I had double tight end, that will blow JSU's mind out of the water. I got Bijan, Bowers, Olave, Scadabo start. Feels great. Well, I have a lot of Bowers in the 3rd. And I have a lot of Chase, Bowers, and like Allen, Chase, Bowers, and Travis Etienne. It's like, and I think I had one early Bowers, Bijan, or Bijan Bowers, something I can't remember. Yeah, Bowers was in the 3rd for like a month. Not a month. Well, yeah, probably a month. Like, let's see here. Oh, I pulled up my phone. Let's see here. This is my 101st draft. I posted my exposures. It dominated the headlines on my Twitter. Let's see here. I started Chase, Love, Bowers. That's nothing crazy. That was before Love started falling back. So Love, Chase, Bowers. Didn't get him that time. Let's see here. I probably on the clock. I am on the clock. Son of a bitch. I don't want to take him. But you never know. Maybe this, week 17 matchup. It's that's what I'm going to tell myself. That's why I'm doing it. Let's see here. Go down a team. Might have to re-download Spike Week again. Easier to find teams. I have a lot of Tucker Craft early on. A lot of Tucker Craft. A Bijan Hampton team. That seems unique. I don't know how many Bijan Hampton teams I have, but Chase Neighbors. So yeah, I drafted a lot of Neighbors. So I have a Chase Neighbors, Bowers, Luther Burden. Dude, a Chase Neighbors, Luther Burden, Bowers, Jordan Tyson start. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go Sean Tucker here. I should get it unimpeded because I already have RJ Harvey. I shouldn't be taking Jonah Coleman. Let's see here. Chase, Bowers, Allen, yeah, McConkey. So if you do it, so I got Chase in the first round. I got Bowers in the second here, Allen in the third, McConkey in the fourth. Like that's a weird combo because McConkey was going at the 4-5 turn back then. Like those are just combos you're most likely not going to get anymore. Chase, Bowers, Love, Burden. And this is right before I decided, why am I drafting so much Jeremiah Love? I don't really believe in the talent, so. Tyson. Like I said, I had a lot of Chase Bowers. But apparently I have a lot of Tucker Craft. Holy cannoli. And a lot of Harold Fannin. Not now. I do not want to turn on notifications. Who has notifications turned on for this? Kind of blows my mind how much they keep asking me. Let's see here. Chase Bowers, Travis Etienne, Luther Burden. Yeah, that one's kind of meh. That was when Bucky Irving was not in the late 50s. Holy. Oh, another Bowers. What we got here? Bijan, Bowers, Travis Etienne, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans. Oh, this looks like an auto-drafted team here. It auto-drafted. So Bijan, Bowers, Travis Etienne, Garrett Wilson at 41. Let's see here. How do I look at the map? Oh, here it is. Okay. Bijan at pick 3. Bowers at 22. Etienne at 27. Garrett Wilson at 46. Mike Evans at 51. Also, I went ahead and drafted him. It's just not one of my guys, that's for sure. Jaden Daniels at 70. Nothing crazy. Open 2 picks. Stop roster baiting, I guess. If Craft is what you need, I'm good too. yeah, Craft would be fine, dude. I think I was listening to you guys earlier talking about Craft. I listen to so many people sometimes it gets a little wishy-washy in my brain. But he was on that guy that you had on today, I guess you're gonna have on Tuesdays. He was on something else I was watching. Damn, Cooper Kupp goes. That's okay. Gatron Allen. That guy you had on today, he was on. Who was he on with? Somebody else today. He was on Blunder Big. Yeah. He was on with the Fanspeak guys yesterday or something like that. So he was pretty good. I like him. Did not hold back. And has his own opinions. Sometimes you watch people and they're too agreeing. There's not a lot of pushback, which is why I feel like me and JC do really well, because like he pushes back on me and I push on him, and that's okay. Like we're never gonna agree, like probably like persuade each other that much, but we get to a point where it's like, yeah, I respect his opinion, he respects mine, and we're gonna go our own ways about doing the drafts. But I'm gonna get Pat Bryant here, then we're gonna draft obviously our boy Naj. Is there? I know I saw Gesicki go. Well, who's the other tight end that's there? Eric Hall. Yeah, let's take some Eric Hall. Imagine something happened to Chase Brown, and I have all the Najee with Joe Burrow. Imagine, just imagine, something happens to Chase Brown, who's been running pure on injuries for the most part. Something happens to him. They need a veteran. They're not going back to go get Joe Mixon. They're not going to get Eckler. Eckler would actually kind of make sense here, but they need someone to pass block. Najee's one of the top tier pass blockers. Someone to handle the rock, handle a huge workload, maybe come off pass downs for Samaje Perine. Who better than good old Najee Harris? Just saying. He's used to a shitty O-line. Played in the Steelers for 4 years, 5 years. 4 years, I guess. I see 3 tight ends already. So let's see how many tight ends this guy has. 4 tight ends. I mean, it makes sense because his first tight end was Kelsey. A little bit on the older side. Super upside with him. He's pairing it up with Jalen Hurts, so he paired him with him. Do you only have 2 quarterbacks? I like the way he's building his team. It's not a team that I would have built, but it's a good team with some of his players that he has. But who got Matthew Stafford? Is it the Kyron drafter? Interesting. Not anti that. Who else did I watch today? Oh, I want to see who else had better numbers than me. Okay. So was it just Kareem? So let's see here. I think I'm just saying. Every time I do a show with somebody else, their numbers go high, and I can't seem to bring those same viewers to my own channel. I wish I knew how to market myself. That's what I need. I need a marketer, someone to market me, because when I go on other people's channels, I'm like usually one of their higher viewed shows, but when I get other people on, it's also mine. I feel like I need a teammate. I'm gonna have Dylan, Mr. Spunky, Spectrum Sports. I can't remember if that's the correct name. I'm I'm gonna have Dylan on my channel here in August. But I'd like to have somebody a little bit more consistent, like on my channel. But I also need to like focus and focus on a consistent schedule myself. So it's like, hey, but I don't. If I had somebody like that, I say, hey, look, I'm going to do this. It's perfect. I need who on. Look at that. I love who. We already talked about. We needed to do something. We just need to. That's my problem though. Is I'm terrible with getting scheduled. That is my issue. It's like scheduling is everything is so annoying. Because I go on at a weird time. Everybody else goes on in the afternoon. I don't know. This like I feel like everybody has like normal jobs. Like I work 13, 14 hours a day, and then I have to put the kids to bed, and then it's like it's late, so I feel like everybody's going down for bed, and so I have to like I'm somebody's nightlight, you know. Like I'm not. I would love to have who on though. That's my guy. Who I need to get you on. I'm gonna have Dylan on. Gotta figure out Eric All. I gotta think of some more people I gotta get on here this before the end of the summer. I know I just started, but I need to focus up. We'll hammer things out this week. I'm gonna have a little extra free time now that I'm staying home for the day. Just give me a day that's not Friday or Sunday mostly. Yeah, those are not gonna let you. Those are my most free days. But you know what? When I get back, I'll schedule it with you. I'll message you after this. As soon as I get back, we might be able to squeeze one in on one of my days off. But yeah, that's something I have to work on in myself. Is need to work on being able to schedule people. That is my biggest flaw as a content creator. All right, so we went with a 3-7-7-3 build. I mean, this is about as balanced as it gets. I'm typically a little bit, I like to have only 2 tight ends. I'm more of a 2 tight end drafter than anything else. But last round, I wanted to pair something up with Burrow other than Chase Brown. So we went Justin Jefferson, Chase Brown, Zay Flowers, Travis Etienne, Christian Watson, Joe Burrow, RJ Harvey, Jaden Reed, Kenneth Gainwell, Jordan Love, Mark Andrews, Chig Okonkwo, Jalen McMillions, Trey Tucker, Jacoby Brissett, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen, Pat Bryant, Najee Harris, and Eric All Jr. Now, I took Jacoby Brissett just honestly just for the points. I don't really believe that he's going to be the quarterback I need in Week 17, even though I did get a Week 17 correlated matchup. I really only got him because, I like having 3 quarterbacks. It gets my comfy spot. So, I do think he's a very good chance of being one of the quarterbacks that is replaced. Tight ends, I feel like we've got a top 2. We're doing pretty well at the tight end position with having 3. Obviously, Eric All, we're not expecting to hit our lineup, but if he is back to a competent tight end, he could easily outplay. When healthy, he's on the field. He is like a big fat wide receiver. Like he's athletic. He's got the good blocking skills. He's going to find himself open. He's a great receiver as a tight end. Honestly, he got kicked out by Loveland, but like looking back at him, like, I mean, he did the smart thing going to Iowa. He would have gotten outplayed and probably never got drafted if he would have stayed at Michigan. Yeah, like this is a solid team. My start was really good. I liked the start, and then it kind of got a little hazy right here where I started taking just ADP value when I should have just grabbed. I should have grabbed Herbert, and then I should have grabbed. I like to grab my 3 quarterbacks right through here. This is where I like to grab them, right in this area, instead of I grabbed Harvey, which is fine, But yeah, this is all we're gonna get done today. I like my squad. I think we did well. we're gonna go a little bit longer tomorrow. We might do 2 or 3 of this if it is still up. It might be completed, but I appreciate everybody coming in, hitting the like. I appreciate that, and it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.